friends, in this session of chapter 6 lines and angles, we will study the exercise 6.3. The first question we have, the diagram is given. PQR is the triangle in that QP side produced till S such that and RQ side produced till T. Angle SPR is equals to 135 degree. Angle PQT equals to 110 degree. Then find angle PRQ. So if we are able to get angle P and angle Q, then we can find out by angle sum property angle R. So we can write angle ray PR stands on ray QS, and therefore angle SPR plus angle RPQ equals to 180. Reason, angles of linear pair. So SPR is given 135 plus angle RPQ equals to 180, and so angle RPQ equals to 180 minus 135, so it is 45 degree. Now ray QS stands on ray RT, and therefore angle PQR plus angle PQT equals to 180. Again PQR and PQT are the angles of linear pair, and so reason we will write angles of linear pair. So angle PQR plus 110 equals to 180, and so angle PQR equals to 180 minus 110, it is 70 degrees. Now for triangle PQR, we have the angle sum property. The three angle sum will be 180. So angle QPR plus angle PRQ plus angle PQR is equals to 180 degree. So QPR we got 70, so PQR we got 70, QPR we got 45, plus angle PRQ we have to find equals to 180. So this is 115 plus angle PRQ equals to 180, and therefore angle PRQ equals to 180 minus 115, which is 65 degree. We have the second question. In the given diagram, like this diagram is given, XYZ is a triangle in which XYZ angle is 54 degree. YO and ZO bisects the angle XYZ and XZY. Angle X is given 62 degree. Then find OZY and YOZ. So to get OZY we require the measurement of angle Z. and that we can get by angle sum property. So for triangle XYZ, angle YXZ plus angle XYZ plus angle XZY equals to 180, that is angle sum property. And so 62 plus 54 plus angle XZY equals to 180. And so angle XZY equals to 180 minus addition of these two, so 6 and 11. And so angle XZY equals to 64 degree. Angle XZY is the 64 degree. Now OZ bisects, Z bisects angle XZY, and therefore angle OZY is equals to half of angle XZY. So half of 64, that is 32 degree. Now we want YOZ also, so first we will find out OYZ. So here YO bisects angle XYZ, and so angle OYZ equals to half of angle XYZ. So half of 54, it is 27 degree. Now for triangle YOZ, angle OYZ plus angle OZY plus angle YOZ equals to 180. So OYZ 32 plus 27 plus angle YOZ equals to 180, and so angle YOZ equals to 180 minus addition of these two, that is 959, and so we have answered 121. Now question 3 we have, in the given diagram AB is parallel to DE. BAC angle is 35 degree. CDE is 53 degree. Then find DCE. So here given that AB is parallel to DE, and therefore angle BAC equals to angle CED equals to 35. These are alternate angles for parallel lines. Now for triangle DCE, the angle sum property we have angle CDE plus angle DCE plus angle CED equals to 180. So CDE, that is 53, angle DCE we have to calculate, and CED, that is 35, equals to 180. So angle DCE plus 88 equals to 180. And so angle DCE equals to 180 minus 88, which we minus, then 92. Question 4 we have, the PQ and RS line intersect at P such that PRT is the 40 degree, RPT is the 95 degree, TSQ is the 75. Then find SQT. So first here we have to get this angle. For that, this angle and this angle are PTR and STQ. are the vertically opposite angles. So PTR we are able to get, then we can get. And so for triangle PRT, angle PTR plus angle RPT plus angle PRT equals to 180. So angle PTR plus 40 plus 95 equals to 180. And so angle PTR plus 135 equals to 180. And so angle PTR equals to 180 minus 135, that is 45 degree. Now angle PTR equals to angle STQ equals to 45 degree because vertically opposite angles. And so for triangle STQ, angle STQ plus angle TSQ plus angle SQT equals to 180. So STQ we got 45 degree, TSQ is given 75 degree plus angle SQT equals to 180 degree. So angle 45 plus 75 we do, then 120 plus angle SQT equals to 180, and so angle SQT equals to 180 minus 120, which is 60 degree. And so angle SQT measurement is 60 degree. Now question 5 we have PQ and PS are perpendicular, means angle P is 90. PQ is parallel to SR, angle SQR is 28 degree and QRT is equals to 65 degree. Then find the values of X and Y. So here given that PQ is parallel to SR and therefore we can write PQR equals to angle QRT. Reason alternate angles. Now PQR has the two adjacent angle PQS and SQR, and so angle PQS plus angle SQR equals to angle QTR. So PQS is given X and SQR is given 28 equals to 65, and so X is equals to 65 minus 28. So X is equals to 15 minus 8 7 and 5 minus 2 37. So X we got 37. Now here it is mentioned that PQ is perpendicular to PS. And so angle QPS is equals to 90 degree. So for triangle PQS we have angle QPS plus angle PQS plus angle angle PSQ equals to 180. So QPS, that we have 90, PQS X plus Y equals to 180. So X plus Y equals to 90. So Y equals to 90 minus X, that is Y equals to 90 minus 37. So Y equals to 3 and 53. Next question 6 is there. The side QR of triangle PQR is produced to S. The bisector of PQR and PRS intersect at T, means QT and RT are bisector of angle PQR and PRS respectively. Then prove that angle QTR is equals to half of angle QPR. So to prove this, here it is mentioned that QT and RT, QT bisects angle PQR, and therefore angle TQR is half of angle PQR. Also RT bisects angle PRS, and therefore angle TRS half of angle PRS. Now angle PRS is exterior angle for triangle PQR, and we know that the exterior angle measurement equals to sum of interior opposite angle, and therefore angle PRS is equals to angle PQR plus angle QPR, and therefore angle QPR equals to angle PRS minus angle PQR. Now for triangle TQR, angle TRS is exterior angle, and again exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles, and so angle TRS is equals to angle TQR plus angle QTR, and so angle QTR is equals to angle TRS minus angle TQR. So angle TRS value we have half of angle PRS, and TQR value we have half of angle PQR. So half we take out common, then it is angle PRS minus angle PQR, and so from 1 we can say that it is angle QPR, and so half of angle QPR equals to QTR by 1.